Well, Google constantly records cell phone locations, and privacy advocates fear that all that information can be used to make an innocent person look guilty of committing a crime.
All right, political reporter and legal analyst Mike Sachs shows us the battle over your personal info when it comes to law enforcement.
Google has been collecting its users' location history for a decade now as a way to sell targeted ads. But in the past few years, the company has opened up its massive trove of location data to law enforcement trying to solve crimes from North Carolina to California. The database, which Google employees call Sensor Vault, is a powerful tool for investigators. But, as the New York Times reported this weekend, innocent people have been caught in data dragnets that ACLU lawyer Nathan Fried-Wessler says test the Constitution's ban on unreasonable searches.
This is a humongous, probably billions of data point large database that's able to chart every American's, virtually every American's movements in space and time over long periods.
Wessler argued and won a landmark Supreme Court case last year that requires police to get a warrant if they want cell phone companies to hand over a suspect's location data. While Google had already required warrants for their Sensor Vault data, the law remains unsettled whether those warrants were specific enough.
The courts haven't yet really given us guidance about what the rules should be when a government agency wants to say, tell us everybody who was in this area 10 months ago, from this hour to that hour.
Yet even though the technology is new and its power unprecedented, these digital age tensions between security and privacy are as old as the country itself.
The Fourth Amendment was created by the framers of the Bill of Rights to create some friction in criminal law enforcement processes, right? To strike a balance between society's need to investigate crime and society's need to make sure that Americans aren't under the thumb of an authoritarian police power.
Now, there have yet to be any reports of the NYPD or FBI using Sensor Vault in the New York City area, and so far no one has yet challenged its use in state or federal courts elsewhere. But it is worth noting that the location history feature, while widespread, is voluntary, and iPhone users with Google Apps or Android phone users have the power to turn the tracking on and off. Steve, Derry?
All right, thank you.
To some extent. You know, that's always the question, how much? All right, thank you, Mike.